Hello, Cubs fans, and welcome to the channel. This is the Average Fan channel, taking on the average perspective for Chicago sports. These are the Cubs videos where we have game breakdowns, we have roster moves, we give our opinions on what we see. We aren't overly analytical here, but we just talk about what we see, what we like, and what we don't like. If you enjoy the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your friends and let's build the community together. Until then, we'll catch you in the next one. Good evening, Cubs fans. So check it out. Cubs win another series opener, this time over a very good 8-2 Texas team, now 8-3. Cubs improved to 8-5. And yeah, what a game this turned out to be. The Cubs played very much the small ball game today. It was very cold. It was very windy. I would argue that it was probably pretty miserable out there today. But nonetheless, the Cubs blanked the Texas Rangers. Justin Steele pitching an absolute gem. We will get into that. He gets the win. Rhea comes in 2 innings after him to close it out. That will help the bullpen for tomorrow if it is needed. And the Cubs score a little bit everywhere today. The offense played really well all game long. They scored in the second, the third, the fifth, put up four in the sixth, en route to that 7-0 victory. Um, Excellent work today from the Chicago Cubs. They won this game today by means of just brute force, playing small ball, getting guys over station to station. The walks down today compared to previous games. We had seen a couple of games there where they're getting 8 walks per game. Only 3 today as I look at the total stat line, but 7 runs on 10 hits. Absolutely fantastic work from the offense once again. We'll run through the batting order here. Ian Happ 1 for 5. He scored a run, 3 RBIs on a bloop single into shallow left. But when you have guys with speed on base, he cleared out the bases no problem with 1 strikeout today. Ian Happ still showing very, very solid at bats, just not getting the results that he wants with that 1 for 5. His average is at a 218 with a 632 OPS. I believe that once the weather starts to warm up a little bit, so will his numbers. Kyle Tucker continues to crush it. He almost hit another home run today. That Wrigley Field wind got him on that one. He ends the day 2 for 5, scored a run, got an RBI, struck out. He on the season 327 with an 1165 OPS. Kyle Tucker continuing to just mash baseball. Seiya Suzuki, a better day out of him today after a couple of offers. He goes 2 for 3, scored a run, got an RBI, took a walk. He is 250 on the season with an 884 OPS. Michael Busch goes 2 for 3, scored a run, got an RBI. 270 on the season, 831 OPS. Again, he's another guy where I feel like as the weather warms up a little bit, so will his numbers. Dansby Swanson, 0 for 3 once again today with a strikeout, 204 on the season, 740 OPS. Look, he started off awfully hot and then he cooled down rather quickly. I want to see Dansby Swanson lock in on these high fastballs. He's striking out on a lot of them. That's not Dansby Swanson. Like, I'm sure that it will turn around, no problem. But that high fastball, a problem for Dansby Swanson right now. Miguel Amaya, again, that catcher position really producing for the Cubs. 2 for 3 with a run, RBI today. He is 296 on the season with a 730 OPS. When it warms up, you look for that OPS on Miguel Amaya's end to go up. PCA 1 for 3, scored a run, took a walk today, 184 with a 518 OPS. I have no doubt in same thing as Dansby Swanson. And Seiya Suzuki, I think that just once he gets into some warmer weather, maybe, or he just strings together a game or two where he's getting a couple of hits in back-to-back games, I think that he'll start doing a lot better. Birdie goes 0 for 3, but he did score a run. 267 average with a 620 OPS. Workman 0 for 3 today, but he did get a walk. 3 Ks. He is batting 0 with a 143 OPS. That brings our totals to 31 at bats, 7 runs on 10 hits, 7 RBIs, 3 walks, 7 Ks. Like I said, the walk number down just a little bit today. With that cold weather, I mean, it was definitely a pitcher's day. At least it was for Justin Steele, which again we will get to here in just a moment. But I think that if you keep up those walks, those runs will just keep coming. Because I mean, they took those walks in some really crucial points of the game. Everybody just getting hits and sliding people over. Uh, just fantastic work out of the Cubs offense today. As we look at the pitching, we will look at Justin Steele, 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 8 Ks, bringing his ERA down to a 4.76. He loves pitching at Wrigley, loves being at home. Justin Steele was an absolute masterclass today, and you love to see it. Rhea, Colin Ray comes in, finishes out the last 2 innings with a strikeout. He still has a 0 ERA. So the total line for the Cubs pitching with just Steele and Ray today, 9 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. You know, I think that tomorrow could really be a really good game for who do we have up? I can see his face. Tyone. I think tomorrow could be a very good day for Tyone because it probably will end up being pretty similar to today. It'll definitely be a pitcher's kind of day, so I do expect that to benefit him potentially. Now, if I'm looking at the scoring in the bottom of the second, Amaya flies out on the sacrifice fly. Michael Bush scored. That was after Michael Bush got on. There was a sac bunt by Dansby Swanson to get him over to second, and then a sacrifice fly to move him over to third. Or no, I'm sorry, not a sacrifice fly. The sacrifice fly from Miguel Amaya is what he scored on. Ian Happ reaches on a fielder's choice. John Birdie scores, and how about John Birdie on the base pads today? I mean, this guy was an absolute rocket. I mean, he was so fast. Both steals, and then coming to home to beat that throw out and keep half safe. I mean, that was insane. In the bottom of the fifth, Michael Bush got a triple on a sharp line drive that went all the way into the corner. That allowed Suzuki to score. That brings the score up to 3. And then Ian Happ scores on a line drive, scoring both Miguel Amaya and Pete Crow Armstrong. Pete Crow Armstrong with his speed definitely helping out there. That puts us up 5-0. Kyle Tucker singles, getting Ian Happ to score. That brings us up to 6. And then in the same inning, Suzuki singled and Kyle Tucker scored. And like I said, Kyle Tucker almost got him another home run today. I mean, I thought that ball was an absolute moonshot. That wind just brought that down because that ball looked like it was going to go, I mean, way out of the ballpark. I mean, it looked like it could have cleared the bleachers if the wind was, even remotely blowing out. Uh, a mention today that I want to mention is a tweet from Corey Friedman. I was actually going to tweet this myself, but the man just said it better than me, so I just had to retweet. The Cubs' base running to start this year has been just spectacular. Stealing bases, going first to third, forcing extra throws, beating force plays at second, etc., etc. Their rating is one of the better base running teams in the league so far, and it's easy to see why. Yes, I think that coming into year 2 with Craig Counsell, that has a lot to do with it. replacing both the first and third base coaches. I think that he really put an emphasis on running on the base pads and forcing the defense to make those mistakes. I mean, he was really good at doing that in Milwaukee, and it showed. I mean, he got the Milwaukee to the postseason a lot as a small market team. He was really good at doing that. He led the National League Central quite a few times, and I'm looking forward to him to do the same thing with our very own Chicago Cubs, man. I really am. If we're going to look at players of the game today, before we look at tomorrow's game, I gotta say, man, um, it's gotta be John Birdie with the back-to-back steals and then absolutely rocking it down the third baseline to score on that fielder's choice that Ian Happ put into play. But really, I mean, as far as offensive player of the game, I think that this is a game where we give it up to the entire offense, really, because I mean, everybody. Let me just load up this box one more time here. Um, Everybody except for Dansby Swanson and Gage Workman scored a run today. Again, just everybody contributing, and today in a different way. Because, like I said, we were getting a lot of them with walks. Today we got it just by playing that small ball, just single after single. And again, you're getting two out scores, which is fantastic. So I think the player of the game today for the offense is going to be the entire offense. That was fantastic. Defensive player of the game. I think it's very hard to not give it to Justin Steele. Uh, yes, pitcher, but still on the defense, no less. With that 7 innings pitch, no earned runs, only two walks and 8 Ks. I mean, today was a fantastic outing for Justin Steele. And then to wrap it up, guys, we will look at tomorrow's game. Let me just load this in here. I should have had this actually pulled up beforehand. A 7:40 game tomorrow, so 6:40 Central Time, where I'm at. The 8-5 Cubs play the 8-3 Rangers. It is Corbin going for Texas, and it is Tyone going for our very own Chicago Cubs. Like I said, I think that if the weather is similar to tomorrow or today, as it was today, that will be very beneficial to Tyone, I think. I really do feel like that if it's a pitcher's game, if Tyone just attacks the zone, he can get a lot of grounders. He could definitely get some swing and miss if his stuff is there in the cold. And then with Corbin being the lefty, I expect to see, the likelihood will probably be you'll probably see Justin Turner. Should probably see Matt Shaw and Horner back in tomorrow's lineup as well. So, with that, Cubs fans, we will definitely be back after tomorrow's game. But drop a comment down below. Let me know how you think about the game today. What is your turning point of the game? Is there anything that the Cubs maybe could have done better today? I don't know. If I'm being honest with you, I think that they played this game masterfully. But Cubs fans, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep. 4 a.m. comes awfully quick. So, my friends, you have a good rest of your evenings, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow after the game.